All right. Uh, I hope everything's still working properly. It's been a second.
You know what? I think we're gonna be friends.
20 months. I
20
get a new
months.
phone and come back to 20 months. Holy bananas.
Holy bananas, Milo. Thank you for the resub, 20 months. It's good to see you. Welcome in. And hello, Miss Cat. Thank you for 21 months. I appreciate you being here. Congratulations, Shar, for getting first, who is not here at the moment. I feel like you've been away forever. I feel like I've been away forever. I was gone for basically a whole month. I went on a little vacation. I've returned now. Yes, to do that specific. Oh. Where'd you go? I just went vacation, visited some family and stuff. Also got US exclusive Rogue cans. Char's very jealous of these. They're this one's the tropical breeze one, and it tastes like those tropical starburst. Sydney, oh yeah. How's Sydney? I think I've only really heard about like Melbourne. I've heard that that place is really nice, but Sydney, I haven't heard anything about that. Play to Mel's on Sunday. See the K-pop group? Let's go. Sydney's okay. I like Sydney when you visit. Oh, you've been to Sydney as well? That's a long way to go, Milo. I guess that's typical of people from Ohio. They just go as far as they can away from Ohio. That's why there's so many astronauts. The fish market's awesome. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's great for people who like fish. I like fish, so it's like when I go to places that are like coastal or whatever, and they're like big on fish, I'm like, oh yeah. You know, I need to drive to go to Mecca's. That's no joke. The other side of the highway. Oh, where it's like not far, but it's still not walkable. And you pull punches, I can take it. Born in Ohio, go straight to space. Yeah, I've been gone a while. I saw.
You know what? I think we're gonna be friends.
Hold that thought, I suppose.
The way that I adore and love you so much, Red. 25 freaking months more a year.
25 freaking months. Thank you for the resub, Char. 25 months. Over 2 years now. You'd have the cherry blossom one. think you all would if you weren't all first. Josh Glenn, nope, the fuck out. Not even that. I was gonna what? If I was game, I would walk across the highway. But yeah, just mosey on over the highway. Maybe the super fast cars will slow down for you. We're on a day shift schedule down here. Oh, I'm still trying to get back to my schedule, my sleep schedule, which is why I woke up so late today. I get overcorrected. I went to sleep at like 9 or 10 a.m. I should be going to sleep earlier than that, but oops. Working currently, taking time. I'm not doing a lot of handyman projects. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's right, because you quit that shitty factory, whatever, tire job or whatever it was. What day is it? Flat Friday. I want that can. You mean this one? Oh man, it's so tasty. Oh, it's so good. It's Flat Friday, bitch. The Flat Fridays are back. Yeah, close enough. You rat. So we got there's new for everything.
You're a rascal.
I am. What? Oh no. Okay, there's nothing new in the career, but I think there was new bonus job. Yeah, we got satellite dish, food truck, solar station. I swear there was maybe it's not this, maybe it's only bonus jobs. Or was it under specials? Yeah, specials. So we also have the Midgar ones. Which is just this one, I think. I don't know. No, I think there's more than just this one.
Bruh.
But we got some Final Fantasy ones as well. So where do you guys want to start? Yo. Hey, yo. Cat's back. So Flat Fridays are back. Oh, Drail, hello. Welcome in. That bar looks nice. You? Do I not have a yawn? I swear I got it. Oh, I guess not. No, I do. Why is it not showing up for me? Oh, I think I renamed it. That's why. That's why it wasn't working. Yeah, let me see. Is it gonna work now? Yeah. I had renamed it to Ratchet. I forgot about that. But I just disabled it and re-enabled it. So now it's... Hey, yo. Yeah, how's it going, Drail? Welcome in. You can go drive to the other side of the highway to get some Subway, maybe, possibly. Okay, good luck, cat. For possibly going to Subway, maybe. What do you guys think? Do you want to do the Final Fantasy ones, or do you want to do one of these special jobs? Satellite dish, food truck, solar station. The bottom one? The solar station? Yes. Okay. From Thrust Industries. We get the Prime Vista Pro. Look at that. Dirt Finder General. Hi, how are you? All good, I hope. Excellent. Same. Anna, head of coordinates, Thrust Industries. I have an exciting opportunity for you. Now, I don't know how much you know about solar energy and particularly solar farming. Don't worry, we're not putting cows on the surface of the sun. Nothing like that. What? We utilize the energy from the sun by trapping in a complex photovoltaic cells that form structures that we call solar panels. Let me riddle you this. What's good for you, bad for us? Give up? Tell you. Dirt. Lol. Lol. Lots of love. We're taking major reductions in efficiency when the cells are obscured, and that's the sitch we currently find ourselves in. Which is where you come in. You'll be delighted to learn that we've secured funding to get the entire facility clean, and don't think you're coming all this way just to wipe down a few dirty panels. Okay. Clean is efficient. If you're clean, you are efficient. It's just the way it is. All right, how loud is it? Too loud? Or loud enough? I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. All right. Let's take a look around. Why am I immediately... Like, this just immediately makes me think of Fallout New Vegas. The giant, what is it? Helios 1. Look, I know New Vegas could use the power to stop their brownouts, but I could also use the power for my Euclid Sea Finder. Pretty dirty. It's a little dirty, you know. Serious, neglected. Yeah, maybe it was just like a really bad stone. Okay, let's start. We clean the facility whichever way you please, as long as it's systematic, efficient, and allows for its reopening the earliest possible opportunity. Okay. Mega appreciated. Do it however you want, as long as it's efficient. Know you? Is this too loud? I can't even tell. It's been so long, I don't remember how loud I made this. So when I was coming back and thinking of what game to play when I came back, I was considering just hopping on RE4 and going back to professional difficulty, but I wasn't sure if I would be like ready to do that, because I was like, oh man, that's like rough to do when I've been away for so long and I gotta remember how to do everything. I gotta remember how to stream. Let's go this way. Thank you for the alert, Bonnie. I'll turn the game volume down a little bit more. Legit forget how to be a streamer. Yeah, one quick. R4 gore. It was like my first day back at work, and I was like, well, hopefully I won't be on kitchen, so I can like get back in the groove of being at work. And then my first day back at work, I was in the kitchen, so that was cool. All those like little things that you try to remember, but if you've been away for so long, you'll forget them. Okay, warm up stream. They're still figuring out my schedule as well, so that's why I only put 1 day of stream on my schedule. Like I have days that are open yet. I just have to put them in my I bumped the space bar. I'm like, why am I suddenly flying up in the air? What's wrong with the kitchen? Hello, Cameo. Welcome in. Thank you for the resub while I was offline. I very much appreciate that, by the way. I don't know. The kitchen is like the more stressful side of the job, I suppose. It's a lot of work. How's this one look? Oh, I could be doing this. Could be doing this. You know, I was almost tempted to stream Star Rail as well, but I wasn't sure if anybody would like really watch that, you know, because it's like a mixture of like, it's a new Poyo game, so everyone wants to watch like the big streamers play it. And the people who would be interested in watching me play it, like, don't want to be spoiled on the story. Are you enjoying it, Star Rail? Yeah, I really like Star Rail, it's fun. You don't have to do story. I mean, I kinda have to do story. Unless I'm just like walking around and fighting random mobs or doing like some small quests that I have. Yet, you are a big streamer. I don't know about that. I'm glad you're here to boost me up, Cameo. So you instantly hit Genshin stage. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Like, there's some quests that I could do, but I have to do the story quest to, like, get further, obviously. And I have to... Like, the other quests... Oh, okay, it just complete for me. I have, like, some other smaller quests. It's like, you know... watch me log in and do my dailies and stuff. Watch me put on autoplay and watch the computer do Sila's turn like 20 times in a row. I have to do mini quests to progress, but I've been on and off a bit. It's a fun game. I enjoy it. I'm kind of annoyed that it's like all the like little things that we wanted in Genshin, like quality of life things that we've been asking for in Genshin for like ever. They just like, okay, yeah, we're making note of that, and then they put it in Star Rail instead. And then they just don't put it in Genshin. Like being able to change your character's element, like your main character's element, anywhere at any time. Seeing how many chests you have left in each area. What else? Accessing expeditions from anywhere, and also being able to just press a button to redo the same expedition. It's just like all these little like minor things that we've been wanting in Genshin for like ever, and they just never put them in, and then they put them in Star Rail. Change MC element, recent character design addition, chests, etc., yeah. Then they have their version of the Spiral Abyss, and they have a weekly combat domain. That's kind of like that little rogue-like dungeon event that we had in Genshin that everyone really liked. And they were like, okay, cool. And then they just put it in Star Rail instead. Where everyone was like, this could be our endgame content. You could just do like a roguelike sort of thing. That would be cool endgame content. And they're like, oh, okay. And then they put it in Honkai. Like, come on, man. What am I missing on this one? Giving us 4 days to get Arlen out of the shop, so we have to wail. Oh wait, that's the same. Some things change, some things stay the same. I actually got really lucky with my pulls. I guess on both Star Rail and Genshin, more Genshin than Star Rail, because it's, I don't know, like it seems like it's the same, like the same pity system as Genshin and Star Rail, but like it seems like everyone's getting way more 5 stars. Maybe it's just because the game just came out and they're dropping a lot of wishes on people to get them in the game, but like I got Himiko pretty early, like super early, or was she my? I don't remember. No. She was the that beginner novice banner or whatever, and then I got Bronya really early. I didn't get Sela super early, but I did win my 50-50 for her, so that's good. Because the Sela Bronya team is really funny. Actually hilarious. Especially if Sela can kill the enemies in one hit. So she'll be like, it'll be like, alright, start. And then Sela kills an enemy, gets her bonus, where it's her turn again, then kills an enemy, and then gets enough energy to use her ultimate. So you use her ultimate and kills an enemy. And then up next is Bronya, and then you use her ability to make it Sela's turn again, so then she kills 3 more people. And usually by then it's like, okay, it's the next wave, which resets everybody's turns. So once again, it is Sela's turn. It's really funny. I got really lucky on my Genshin pulls. I put it in my Discord, but I think it was early. Yeah, I got an early 5-star. I got in 110 pull, I got a Diluc and a Baiju, which was excellent for me. A few accounts wanted to see how my starter banner pulls changed. Oh yeah. Just wanted to see who you would get on each one. Himiko is pretty good. I almost feel like I want somebody else other than her. But I don't know. At where I'm at in the game right now, I don't use her as much. But I did use her a ton when I first got her. It's a lot of work for the starter banner. MB had the same reaction getting Himiko. Why didn't I get Wilt? Yeah, I mean, like, she's good. I don't know. I haven't played enough, you know, to, like, get her full value quite yet. But she was, like, she's, like, kind of, like, an all-around decent character. There's nothing, like, it doesn't seem like there's one thing in particular she excels at. I was watching some videos on what people thought of the characters, like people who had actually pulled characters, and they're like, Serval is basically just like an electric Xiangling, and I was like, wow, Xiangling, say no more. And then I started building her. Her ult is one of the best, Himiko's. I do like her ult. I especially like the animation. Got Scylla and Branya on one. Haven't touched them. Got a little fishy girl on one. Got Walt on another. Got Himiko a couple of times. I'm telling you. I know you like to play weird things like Healer, Scaramouche. But Branya, the Branya Scylla combo is ridiculous. It's like, what if it's Scylla's turn, but all of the time? What if it's just never not Scylla's turn? And also, she's just constantly getting damage buffs. I would put on light cones. What is that one light cone? There's one that I can't remember what it's called. The one that when you use your ultimate, there's like a chance that it gives you back a skill point. Because you're gonna need a lot of skill points if you run Branya Scylla. I think I run that light cone, the one that gives you a skill point, back on Branya. Or maybe I run it on Natasha. I don't remember. No, I don't think it's on Natasha. No. Scylla, Welt, and I wonder what Welt does. I was playing. I like the little support thing that they have. I mean, it's not as fun as co-op, obviously, but I don't really play co-op in Genshin anyway. So it doesn't affect me as much. I do like that I get to play other people's characters though and like see what they're like. There's like some of those early synergies that are showing up from people that have just been recently, or that have been like just getting into the game, like Sela Branya or Clara and March 7th. That one's a funny combo, the Clara March 7th one, because it's like just make everyone attack Clara and then have Svarog show up and kill everything. March 7th and Svarog just like shooting everyone that attacks Clara. He deals imaginary equal to his attack percent, 100% base chance, and he's a hit. By his ult to be imprisoned. Prison, they have their actions delayed by 50%, speed reduced by 10%. Oh, that is really good, actually. Delaying enemy turns is like really, really good. I don't have anybody that does imaginary damage either, so it would be good to have on my team. What's her name? I don't have her yet. Tingyun. I don't know how to pronounce her name because I haven't heard it in game yet. What a babe. But also, somebody had her on my friends list as a support character, and I was running her with a Sela Branya team, and that was really funny. It's just like, it's Sela's turn, and then whenever it's not Sela's turn, it's people buffing Sela and then making it her turn again. Walt is the only imaginary character so far. I can see why he's highly sought after. Yeah, everybody don't build her yet. You have Ting Yun? I want her. To make my Sela team stronger. I mean, because she's hot. Because she's hot, guys. That's why we pull characters, not because they make our teams better.
You know what? I think we're gonna be friends.
2 plus 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 1 equals 25. Happy 25 months, Red Yeet.
Yeah, I think so. Thanks for 25 months, Pouty. Welcome in. Thank you for the resub. Puppies. How's it going? Toads. On the main team, Arlen, Asta, Natasha, and March. I haven't gotten Arlen yet. I should give Asta a try. I was kind of sleeping on Pela as well. And then people were like, she's actually really good. And I was like, okay, I'll give her a try. And she's actually pretty good. Except she has like no HP, so she dies in like one hit. Well, you've been EP all damn day. Yeah, me too. Except I was asleep. Except that one time when I woke up and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna be late to stream. And then I fell back asleep on accident. And then I was late to stream. 2? I was also sleeping on March 7th for a while, the character. And I don't know, there was like a point where it's like, I was like, oh wait, March 7th is actually really good because she attacks anybody who attacks people who have shields on them. Which, like, really adds up. I thought it was for second. Maybe it isn't his trick. Two goes on cooldown for 30 minutes. I had first, and then everyone thought the Brian saying 2 was funny. So I was like, oh, we should add a 2 as well. But since it's not as cool as getting first, and it's such a short redeem, I just made it like have a cooldown. But I had to make it a long cooldown because I had to make sure the joke stayed that it was only 2 channel points to redeem it. Amaranth got banned, so I can't gift to her. What'd she get banned for this time? Wasn't she banned before? Rip. What are you gonna do for Subfest then, Pouty? Are you gonna have to like gift to somebody who actually shows up? It's kind of sad. So that last ban was 2021. Pouts can't give me money for someone who will never come. I'll find another Amaranth 2. Pouty's in the hot tub category. Like, no, wait. It's not what it looks like. I'm trying to find an Amaranth replacement to gift subs to. Yes, she will. She'll show up. I believe it. Everybody adore you. Remember that one guy that showed the entire Lord of the Rings in the hot tub category? Classic. It's like when Elon bought out Twitter, so then a bunch of people started making accounts, like throwaway accounts on like VPNs and shit, and started uploading just like full movies. You'll just be on Twitter and it's like, fuck it, the entire Super Mario Bros. Movie. And it's like 2 videos, and one's like an hour long and the next one's like 40 minutes long. Sometimes I'm tempted to watch them, but I've never watched an entire movie on Twitter. Because, you know, when I'm on Twitter, I'm not, like, looking to watch a movie. I love Genshin, but Star Rail has been really nice to play. And I'm sure I'll keep both from now on. I had a feeling that you would. Especially after you were like, I bought the Welkins. And the battle pass. Gumpy. Notice as you work, some of the apparatus appears, at least to be uninformed, to be linked to the water industry. Water. Nothing could be further from the truth. Aww. That site is linked to the water industry, but those parts are purely legacy and not integral to the current operations. Okay. Good to know. It's going to ask me what lug cone to pick up, and I have no idea. Yeah, you were like, I bought the BP, and I'm like, well, if you bought the BP, then I guess I'll buy the BP. Because I've also been playing it a lot. I really like it. I was just gonna get their equivalent of the Welkin, because in Genshin that's the most efficient thing to buy. Especially if you don't have like the double bonus from the shop anymore for like $5 or whatever. You just stock up on Welkins instead. High voltage. I'll just blast it with water. As long as it's properly grounded, surely I won't be electrocuted. Surely. Yeah, I'm not sure which light cone I'll pick up either. I don't even remember what the choices were. I'm sure I'll figure it out though. We're still pretty early in, so I'm like, it'll probably be like Genshin, where it's like you'll want to look up like advice on what to get and what to build and stuff, but you shouldn't take everything as final say, because early Genshin people just said that Kazuha was like a more expensive sucrose, and that some characters were just like bad, but they were actually very good. Mortuary assistant as an incentive. Oh boy, mortuary assistant. I remember when Art suggested that, and he just misspelled like everything. He was like, mortuary assistants. Classic Art. I ain't listening to no one. Yeah, there was like that, I think the biggest thing is just that, like, a lot of the things in like the early Genshin were like based on some truths. It's just that like people misconceived, like misconstrued like what they were saying. They're like, yeah, Kazuha is just like an expensive sucrose. And sucrose is like a super like top tier high value unit, so having two sucroses is really good. And also, he doesn't work exactly like sucrose, so it's not even like he's an expensive sucrose. And the whole like Bennett C6 thing, ruining your account, that was a huge like misconception, because back in the day, Bennett C6 would ruin your opportunity to play one of the few meta teams that were available on first release. which is just like the national team. Because it would be Bennett, Chongyun, Shengling, and Xingzhou. And having Bennett C6 means that instead of being in Chongyun's circle and hitting him with cryo and then melting, you would just be hitting him with pyro instead, and then messing up the vaporizes and melts and stuff. But like now it's like, tell me one person that you know who mains Chongyun. And if you can, that's probably the only person who does that you know. Advice for Genshin, such as how to break Snake Daddy, perhaps? Tell you when I've worked it out. Break him? I've been leveling up Baiju. I had to go and do like 3 character quests though, just to get to his stuff. Which was annoying. The game forced me to catch up with quests. But I've been leveling him up. I have to go and collect the, what is it, the violet grass or whatever it is in Liyue, which will be really annoying. And then I have to level up Kaveh as well. I really wanted to get cons for Kaveh, but like I'm just not getting any copies of him. He's like any new 4-star. I just can't get copies of him. I get like 1 of them, and then that's it. Such as pulling for a 4-star. Yeah, I got like 6 officials. What was the other one that was on the banner? I don't even remember. I got so many officials. 1 Kaveh. A few weapons. I just want C6 Kaveh. I'd really like a C4 Kaveh, at the very least. You know. I wanted to play him in a Nilo Super Bloom team. I wanted to try Nilo, Baiju, Kaveh, and then like Xingqiu or Yelan. I feel like that would be a meta Super Bloom team. Because that would also free up Yao Yao and Nahida for other teams. And also Kaveh's a good boy. Who wouldn't want to play him? I'm glad that he got like an event quest where like he talks and like does stuff and has a role in it shortly after his release, or like on the same time of his release, unlike Faruzan where we had to wait until like now before we had like any idea anything about her, because who does hangouts? Like who cares about those? I heard the Layla one is actually pretty good though. My friendship team, Kaveh, Baiju, Mika, and Daya sucks though. Had to put a built FPS. Oh. First person shooter. The Red and Char hangouts dropping. Bad end. Hello, Pass. How are you? Pass, my friend. I guess my hangouts, well, whenever you come and hang out. Some of the most expensive hangouts, because you gotta fly over. I guess Shars would be more expensive. Welcome back to streaming. Thank you, Pass. Been a while. Trying to remember how to do it. Sweet, I'll fly over soon. Alright, sick. You don't say. They can't even get rogue cans over there. It's really sad. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm kind of hungry though, because, you know, I woke up super late again on accident, so I just didn't eat before stream. Because I don't have an appetite when I first wake up, like ever. Hardly ever. But over, it'll be a kidnap a human to read for me. I finally got you. Now read this for me. Huh? Little boy blue in the silver spoon. The cow jumped over the moon. Eating's important, so I've been told. I'll just eat after stream. Wife needed help with the dishes and laundry. Understandable, Milo. Chore time. She'd turn off your internet as well. No internet until you help me clean. I don't think this is a good idea. Not a good idea. 60 plus books. I want to get started. Shit. You know, there was a time where I was like, maybe I should just like read a book as my stream. But then I was worried about like copyright. Like maybe I would get in trouble for providing a book for free, like a book reading for free. So then I didn't. It'll be fine. It's fine. Don't worry. Just gonna fully move into a new place here in West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Read stuff that's in public domain. Yeah, it would have to be like public domain. Like those people that do public domain movie nights on stream. You just like Mystery Science Theater 3000 it. I haven't seen that show in a long time. I used to watch that all the time. John Denver was full of shit. I thought the Rockies would be a little more, you know, rocky. What's all this green shit? No kidnapping, especially Red. We need him. He needs to provide content for everyone. Oh, there. Yeah, Pass, we were just talking about, Genshin and Star Rail. And how I got incredibly lucky on my Genshin pulls. This is the first double 5-star pull I've ever gotten. It was like D-Luke, and then a 3-star, and then Baiju. I think. Star Rail and what? Star Rail and who? Ah, yes, that old game. People still play that? It's a wild pull. It wasn't a double Baiju, so it wasn't like the absolute most lucky pull ever, but it was still very lucky. So C2 D-Luke and Baiju. C2 D-Luke, which is notably stronger than Dea in every sense. Still no Tainari though. It's kind of sad. I want Tainari. Some people post some of their absolute wild double banner unit pulls. Oh yeah, some people get like some crazy luck. Like they'll get like triple 5-stars and they'll win 50-50 each time on them and stuff like that. It's like just go buy a lottery ticket at that point. Shit. Man, after my double 5-star pull, which wasn't even like the luckiest 5-star pull, I was like, oh man, maybe I should go buy a lottery ticket. Because it was like that, and then like shortly after that, I pulled Sela on Star Rail. I was like, damn, it's been a good day in Gacha. Could have cashed out. Sela's really strong, especially since Sela's really strong, especially in situations where the game wants you to like beat it in so many cycles. Like it wants you to beat an encounter in so many cycles. It's like, okay, well, what if my turn just never ends? Don't fall for my shit, Red. You know the lottery is a scam. It's a scam. Yeah, like one of the best chances I've seen in the lottery for winning the jackpot is like 1 in 240,000. Look at the time. It's my turn again. Yeah, because I have Branya and Sela, so it's never not my turn. That meme is no joke. Yeah, I was doing like that, that one little combat challenge thing for the Silver Main Guard. And it's like, defeat 40 Silver Main Guards. And I was like halfway through it, and I've only taken 3 turns. Because it's just like, Sela's turn, and then she kills like 3 people, and then Branya, and then she makes it Sela's turn again, and then she kills like another 3 people. And then the next wave comes in, and then she kills another 3 people. And then it's Branya's turn, and then she makes it Sela's turn again, and then she kills another 3 people. It's really funny to watch. Because it'll be like Sela kills 2 people, uses her ultimate, kills a 3rd person, then it's Bronya's turn, and makes it Sela's turn again, and then she kills like another 2 people, and then it's the next wave, and then it's Sela's turn again because it reset because it's the next wave, and then she kills like 3 more people, and then it's Bronya's turn, so she makes it Sela's turn, and then she kills another like 2 people, and then it's the next wave, so then it's Sela's turn again. So funny. Can't wait to have a light cone for Sela. She's really good. I should probably try out said 5 stars on there, shouldn't I? Possibly. Perhaps. Actually, some of my favorite 4 stars are, Sampo. Sampo's really fun. And so is, Serval. She's really good as well. I've also heard that if you know you're going, like you haven't gotten the extra turn thing yet on Sela. So how her thing works is that if you kill somebody, then she immediately gets an extra turn where she can use a normal attack or a skill, but she can't use her ultimate. Like the ultimate will come after that. I've heard that if you know you're going to kill somebody and get her ultimate, if you just mash the ultimate button, the ultimate will come out before the extra attack, so then you can get somebody with that, and then do the extra attack, and then regain a bunch of your energy, and then have your ultimate back even faster. I love Sampo. Yeah, Sampo's so funny. He's a little shit, but he's also really funny to play. Like how he just like throws his little thing, his little like knife out, and it just like tears everyone up, and he goes, "Hey, that's busted." Yeah, I've heard it's really busted. He's cheeky. Betrayed my customers. That costs extra. Wonder where he gets his hair done. Customer's king, and for me to pay the king well, you gotta make it worth my while. Posto butt. for me to betray the butt. Yeah, he's cheeky. I didn't like him at first, but he's growing on me. Imagine betraying butt. I couldn't. He especially grew on me after I like unlocked him as a playable character and then was playing him, and I was like, oh wow, actually his like ability to apply wind like break is really, really good. Especially since his skill still bounces even if there's only one person. It's like, oh, if there's nobody to bounce to, I guess I'll just hit this one person 6 times. As well as, why install a solar farm in the middle of the desert on top of a water station? It's quite simple. We use the sun to boil water and convert it to energy. Of course, it goes without saying, question doesn't necessitate an answer. Oh, okay. I mean, I think I already figured it out. Humanity's greatest achievement is boiling water. I think we're all too fixated on having our questions answered these days. Don't you agree? Do I agree? I don't know. I don't think that necessitates an answer. Oh, Cat, hello, welcome back. 1v1 me with CSGO. We painting now? Did you get Subway? This emo? Yeah, what the fuck is that emo? Miss Cat, wow. Streamers think I get for the subs, but that one is great. When you're like a part of a raid train or raid out in a channel that you're like lurking in, and then you get gifted a sub in that channel and you're like, who is this streamer? They got like some weird emotes. Got the Southern style chicken. It's so good. Southern style. Southern what though? Southern USA? I would imagine so. I like when they like say Southern style, which would like make sense in like America, like USA. But somewhere in like Australia, it's like Southern Australia style chicken. Let's go. When you get Subway and it's actually good, let's go. Australia is basically watered down America. You know, I've always made that joke that New Zealand and Australia are like America and Canada. And Australia is America, and New Zealand's Canada. Saying that, not actually knowing if that's true. You see, I agree, not gonna lie. Having also never even been to Canada. In the sibling sense, yes. And that we kind of yikes on each other. Not really. Kind of yikes on each other. You can come find out. You won't survive, but you can try. I have no idea where you're talking about. Is that Canada? Is that Australia? Is that New Zealand? Canada, right? New Zealand people are so much nicer than Australia. Australia. Come on down to Aussie, mate. You wouldn't last. Yeah, I wouldn't last in Australia because they're really strict on video games. that make you pay extra and then censor the shit out of them. Australia, I'm not gonna lie, has no idea what its culture is. It's a melting pot, yeah. It's a culture salad. Everywhere you go, it's a different culture. Right? Does any country? USA is like that. It's like everywhere you go is a different culture. It has like, usually there's like one general overarching one, but it's like, there's so many different cultures here. Kind of a mess. I don't think that's bad at all. I love culture diversity. Yeah, it certainly keeps things from being boring. It's like, where do you want to live in this country where everything is the same? I don't know, I guess anywhere would do. Because the British deleted it and then they invaded and now all they got, yeah, meat pies, chuck some snags on the Barbie. Who's got the VB? Saying the C word too much. But cat, isn't that a culture in itself? Oh? I have no idea. I've never been to Australia. Maybe one day I'll go. See what you're talking about. I gotta finish up these panels down here. There we go. I don't know what I'm missing on them, so I'm just gonna spray them randomly. Come to PAX. How much is to fly you to come to Australia? I don't know, but I'm going to guess a couple thousand US dollars. Damn. Damn indeed. Especially like depending on like when I'm leaving. I ain't got that kind of money. You and me both, Cat. You and me both. We also have the dude who became an icon for failing the first rule over here. Oh, yeah? And what's that? You also have that prime minister that became an icon over there, right? The one that you don't talk about. The one that pooped his pants. I actually know very little about that story. It's like the Great Emu War, where like everyone knows the meme, but they don't know like the full story of it. Where I think it was like that hired like 3 dudes to go around in a truck and kill a bunch of emus, but it just was not like a cost-effective way of doing it. So they like technically lost the war against the emus because they forfeited. Because they just like outsourced it to like locals to do it themselves. First rule, everything wants to kill you, be careful. And then they didn't be careful. I want to go. They're going to talk about Bob Hawke that smashed beers and ScoMo and pooped himself at a Macca's. Yeah, that's the one. I always see that meme where it's like countries where the prime minister pooped themselves at a McDonald's, and it's like the entire map is just gray except Australia. Come to PAX. My offer still stands. Yeah, there you go. You can go to PAX and Kat will just pay for you. Are they really icons, though? There's a lot of people every day that you'll never remember. You never even knew. But you'll remember the prime minister that pooped his pants at McDonald's. Isn't that a win? Kat, you are not paying for me? When is PAX anyway? I'm gonna head to bed now. Love you all. It's great to see you all once more. Have a good sleep, Milo. It was good seeing you as well. Good night, Milo. October. Oof, man. Isn't that funny that it's after Subfest? I mean, not that those are related in any way. I'm just saying that it's funny that it is. Yeah, sleep well, Milo. I wonder if there's any new Duck DLC. There is. Oh, also they put out a roadmap. They put out a roadmap for this game. So there's gonna be... Apparently they have a bunch of DLC coming. Most of it's gonna be paid DLC though. Kinda sad, but... I mean... We got so much extra free DLC already, so I can't really complain. Also, we have no idea how big the DLC will be, so it might be, like, quite a lot. What if I just don't have the money needed? Sure. Time frame where I really need to be employed. Too much going on in life where I can't predict where I'll be in October, and I need stability. Sadness. Also, it would be an incredibly inefficient way to pay for it because Twitch will take half of it. And then they'll go to PAX. Not saying that you shouldn't tip and stuff during Subfest. Absolutely do. She's gonna play Mortuary Assistant. Do it through her Streamlabs. You got me there. Next year, ding dong. Got a lot of money that he's saving up. Save your money, man. Man. You just bought a $7,000 MacBook. Jeez. $7,000 MacBook, so what, like a regular $2,000 laptop? God damn. Basically. Do you need it for like your work or something? You needed to make more tunes to put on Spotify so we can listen to them? I accidentally washed something behind the railing that I was washing. I'm just that efficient. Bing. Top Apple M2 Max 64 gigabyte of RAM, 2 terabyte SSD, dedicated WAN. Making more beats. Let's go. More beats. Imagine showing up in a cat song. The cat. 500 gigabyte SSD, 1 terabyte SSD, 2 terabyte hard drive. So much storage. Oh yeah, that's like so much. That's so much storage. It's insane, actually. Is it not? No, it is. It is. I just, you know, I'm used to my storage, which is a 250 gig SSD, a 500 gig M.2 SSD, 2 1 terabyte drives, and 1 6 terabyte drive. I got sick of like deleting and then re-downloading games that I wanted to play. So I just got a 6 terabyte drive, and I just put all my games on that. Home gaming PC has 1 terabyte boot Samsung N960 NVMe and 2 terabyte cheaper NVMe. Ooh, shit. Them not twos. NVMe's even loading super fast. I just went for a spinning disk because the super fast loading times for games isn't that important, and it's kind of negligible if that's like the only thing you have on the drive. Like if you're not doing anything else with the drive, you're just playing a game, like, and that's the only thing that's like using it, then it's still it's pretty fast. Like it's definitely not as fast as an NVMe, obviously, but it's still pretty fast. It's like when I was playing Star Rail a couple days ago, and I was like, why is my game running like shit? And it's because Steam was downloading and updating a bunch of games, and it's like using up all my hard drive. I was like, oh, that would be why. My best friend gets so triggered when we play Final Fantasy together, I loaded in everything instantly, and she's on a spinning rest. Yeah, any games that I'm like, I really want this game to load quickly, or like it kind of runs like garbage on a mechanical drive, I just put on my small SSD, which I believe I only have 2 games on it. I think I have Apex and Genshin on it. That's it. I should put Star Rail on it too, but you know, whatever. Really now. I could probably switch it over, but I'm too lazy, so I probably won't. Load in, like, where are we? Yeah, also some games only run, like some games like have a lot of optimization issues if you don't run them on a fast drive. Like the only one that comes to mind is DayZ. I'm not sure if they ever fixed that, but like DayZ runs like complete garbage unless you're playing it on an SSD. At least it used to be the case. DayZ. Daisy. Princess Daisy. By the time she's loaded in, I'm halfway across the map. I guess it'd also be pretty annoying when if you have a slow drive and you're playing with friends and it's like loot is first come first serve and they just load in before you and take everything. Yeah, I had that tiny SSD because it's just like, they used to be my old boot drive, but then I got an NVMe drive, NVMe M.2 drive that is my new boot drive. So I was like, well, I'll just wipe it and then put games on it. I'm surprised it's still like working. Like I'm surprised I haven't like used it up yet. So that's how SSDs work. It's like after you just like use up all their reads and writes. Final Fantasy shares loot, so it isn't really a problem. NVMe, wow. Fast. Speed. I am speed. Speaking of computer stuff, I have 2 fans in my computer that are like dying. Actually, it's more like 3 fans, but I'm too lazy to like fix them. I would have to like unscrew them and pull them out far enough where I can take the housing off of them and then like oil them.
2 fans?
2?
2?
You're 22 bits, cat. 2. I really should though, because sometimes they work fine and then sometimes they like get stuck or like make really loud noises and it's really annoying. I just need to like pull them out and then take them out of their housing and clean them up and put some WD-40 in them and they should be good, but it's like so much work. Oh, fuck. Slipped off. Actually, I wanted to be down here so I could clean this. Optimal. Just climb the ladder, man. What are you doing? I need to buy another 2 Noctua 140 fans because I only ordered 1 when I thought I ordered 3. Oops. The problem is that I can be lazy about my fans because I have so many of them that losing like 2 of them, like 2 of them like not spinning doesn't really make that big of a difference because I have 11 fans in my computer. It's just like I'll like upgrade my computer and I'll get a new case and then I'll transfer all the fans to the new case and it's just like I got a new CPU cooler, closed loop cooler that came with 3 fans on it. And it's like now suddenly I have 11 fans. Red flexing how many fans he has. Toxic. Sophomore. He has so many fans. I don't know how many fans I have. Didn't we figure it out? You had 4. I don't remember what size they are. You had 4 big ones. Then 2 small ones, so you had 6, right? I'm a fan. Now you got a super cool PC because you have a mesh case instead of a metal box and a bunch of fans. How's been the browser switch as well? Has it been working out for you? Do you think you'll just fully convert over, or will you keep using Chrome when you're not streaming? Count the 3 on my GPU, I have 8 fans. I don't think we're counting the ones on your GPU, but I guess if you're counting the ones on the GPU, I have 14. Unless you have like a custom cooler for your GPU. On my NHD 15. Currently building on ground. Holy hell, this is going to take a long ass time. Ah, yes. Valheim. It's like everything you do in Valheim takes like 30 years. Oh my god. I'm using Chrome while not sharing for the time being, but I haven't had a single issue since I moved to Brave while I'm live, and now I'm sus. Sus. Only for Shar to destroy it. I was like, oh yeah, I'll come and help. Lights my boat on fire. Firefox gang for life. The only reason that I didn't switch to Firefox was because it didn't have an extension that I wanted. Which it probably does now, but it didn't have an extension that I wanted. But Chrome did, so I used Chrome. And then I didn't want to use Chrome anymore because Brave came out. And it had like a bunch of built-in privacy things. So I was like, oh, I'll just use that then. Otherwise, Firefox is really good. It's the Red Panda browser. So you would think that I would be using it. And I should be using it, but I'm not. What one? It's not even available anymore. It was like some YouTube one. But it's not even available anymore. It was a YouTube one that let you like do like a theater mode where it was like full screen but not actually full screen. It would just like stretch out the video to fill the browser. Time to go to the Red Panda browser. That's right. And then I was kind of hesitant on Brave for a little while. Like I was trying it and I was like, oh, this is really good, but they had very limited extensions because they wanted to be, I don't know. I don't remember what they were doing with it. It was just like you couldn't have like any extension on. You had to get ones that were pre-approved by the developers of Brave. But then they eventually added the Google Play Store access where you could get all the extensions for like the Google browser. Firefox is actually one of the least recommended. Least recommended. By who? I like how Firefox handled tab syncing across devices. I think Brave has that as well, but I don't know. I don't remember. If it does, I don't use it anyway, so. I won't sit here and sing praises about Brave or anything, though. Because there's good things about the browser that I really like, but there's, like, bad things about the developers I don't really like. Like, I like that, it has, in the private window, it has a built-in Tor private window that you can just do as well. Like, Safari's top tier for that, but Firefox is near second. It works on my Windows PC, so... Me boy! Yo, Lloyd, me boy.
You know what? I think we're gonna be friends.
2?
3?
3? Jojo, thank you so much for subbing at tier 2 for 3 months. My man. Thank you so much. That's I don't even have anything set up for tier 2 or 3. I probably should. Nobody ever does it. It's on my own. I guess that's probably why I should have something special, because nobody does it, and then the person who does do it gets the special thing. Yeah, welcome in, me boy. How are you? And Jojo, how are you as well?
Oh, this stuff is buzzing. Respectfully.
Do I even have a
No,
tier 2
please.
emote? I'm not even sure. I don't think I do, because nobody... I never expect anybody to sub at any higher than 1. I never get Firefox to work for Twitch. It's my daily browser, so I just use Edge as my Twitch browser and all my bookmarks. That's it. I do not. Wow. Can I add any? I don't think I can. No, I can't. I don't even have any emotes that I can put in there. Yeah, you know, you're not the only person I know that uses Edge. I think Brock uses Edge as well. Ever since they switched to Chromium, Edge hasn't actually been that bad. I think Edge has always been Chromium, hasn't it? Internet Explorer kind of like really fell behind at times, so they just kind of like tried to move away from that and then became Chromium based. So it works pretty decent. It's just still carrying that burden of being the successor of Internet Explorer, which was good, and then it was not good, and then it became archaic for a long time. Doing all right, thank you. Just woke up not too long ago. Let's go. I also slept too long. I also slept very late. How's you? I'm doing pretty good. Missed you. I missed you too, Lloyd. Yeah, I'm doing good. Getting kind of hungry, but I didn't expect this to be like a super long stream. This is just like getting me back into stream. We'll be doing RE4 Professional soon enough. EP lads, for real, for real. I get brave for Twitch stuff. I'm sussy now that I have had no issues. Chrome, sussy. Mail well also asks, why wash down the water facilities when they are purely legacy and not involved with the day-to-day operations? And you may find yourself living in a shotgun shack. And you may ask yourself, how did I get here? Then the days go by. Internet Explorer, how you destroyed my family PC.
I'm back, baby.
I'm back, baby. Like the biggest reason why I switched to Brave was because it was like a huge like privacy thing where it was like Google records like literally every single thing that you do on their browser at all times. It's like, yeah, you can turn it off, but you can't turn it off.
Internet Explorer, I'm why a name a more iconic duo.
More iconic computer destroying duo. You were 25 bits, Cap. And I was like, I mean, like, obviously every single website, like literally everything is trying to get your data at all times. It's just like, it's nice to have at least one thing, at the very least, that's like, makes it a little bit harder, you know, for them. Would you swap to off Internet Explorer? A long time ago, I swapped off Internet Explorer to Firefox. And then I tried Chrome, but my computer, like back in the day, the computer couldn't handle it. Even though it was like the fast browser. And then we got a more modern computer, and then Chrome like actually worked on that, so we switched to Chrome. And then Chrome really became a resource hog. And then I tried some other alternative browsers like WaterFox and Iridium, which were like offshoots of Chrome and Firefox, but I didn't like that whenever there was like a major like web update, where it was like new features on the web, those would fall behind, and like you wouldn't be able to use features on websites until they updated, and they were like open source community driven projects, so they would like take a while. So I went back to Chrome for a long time, and then eventually moved to Brave because it had a bunch of built-in features that I really liked, like the thing where it's like every single website, since they like changed that bill or whatever, that law or whatever, where they have to, every website has to get your consent for cookies. And then so like websites are like, okay, we'll get their consent for cookies. We'll give them the option to opt out of it, but we'll make it really annoying. We'll make it like this tiny little grayed out button that you have to click, and then you have to go through every option and then uncheck it one by one and then save it. Or you can press the big blue button that just says accept all cookies, and then it'll just go away. I like that Brave was like, yeah, we block all of those anyway. Like, even if you press accept all cookies, it'll just block all of them anyway. Like all the extra ones that aren't required for the website to work. And then they added a feature where it's like, we'll try to block them asking you for cookie consent as well, even though it already blocks all of them, so then you don't see that pop up anymore. This ladder is just ruining everything right now. I'm like running into it and just floating away. What if I want to stay logged in? It'll keep those. It keeps like essential ones, like keeping you logged in, and like ones that make the website work and stuff. It also has a shields thing, which is like their blocker, tracker blocker and cookie blocker and all that you can, like, for every website set different things, like settings for it. Some websites are a real pain in the ass about it, and they just like won't let you use their website at all unless you turn it off completely. Plugin called Disconnect and Tap blocks all cross site communication. Oh, the plugin called Disconnect that blocks all that. Yeah, there used to be when I was on Firefox, I used to use what was it called? Grease Monkey? Where you could run custom like scripts and plugins. I had one that would do stuff like that. Like the cookie blocking and all that. It was like extensions that they weren't allowed to upload to like the Play Store and stuff. Those were the days. Install the Grease Monkey extension, and then you load custom plugins and scripts and stuff, and just hope that the person who was making them wasn't like actually malicious. You weren't just installing like a copy of uBlock Origin, but also a keylogger. Ah, the good old days. Keylogger so they could steal your login information for Spacejam.com. I think that website's still up. They kept the original one up just as a novelty thing because they made a second one. You can look at like that super early web site design and be nostalgic. Really miss those. Everything was like space themed. Whoa, so futuristic. It's in space. Now we're just old. We're just normal men. We're just innocent men. I go that video has been showing up on my Twitter randomly, just every once in a while. It's a good video. Space, the final frontier. Hello, Vlad. Welcome in. How are you? Good to see you. I should add that as a redeem. We're just normal men. What? We're just innocent men. But sleepy. Still sleepy, yeah. Yeah, it was like 6 p.m. or something like that. And I woke up and I was still like wrecked, just like dead tired and falling back asleep. And I was like, I have to start streaming in an hour. I was like, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I'll make it in time. So I messaged my Discord like, hey, I think I'm gonna be late to stream. And then like almost right after I sent that message, I fell back asleep. Yeah. And then I overslept. And it was like, I like checked the time. I'm like, oh my god, it's 8. I didn't mean to fall back asleep for that long. Force myself up out of bed. Crack open a can of Rogue Energy. For real, Lloyd. For real. Rogue Energy, whoa. I got the cans. I got the, you know those tropical Starburst? The tropical flavored Starburst? I got, the tropical breeze flavor one. And it tastes like, just like that. I also got the strawberry one, and that one also tastes like Starburst as well. Just like the strawberry Starburst. They're very similar in flavor. Yeah, so if you like Starburst, then you'd probably like these. Apologies to any country that cannot receive Rogue Can. Whoop. Oh. I say my sleep is fucked up on your stream days. I was wondering, my body was trying to keep me up today. So me trying to claim first. You gotta stay up. You have to get first. On his first stream back. What, sleepy? Legit hit Starburst the other day. You punk ass? Hmm? Hmm? What? Hmm? Sorry, Shar, but also not sorry because you can't be mad at me because I used your referral link to get them, so you actually profited off of it, so yeah. You should be thanking me. You're welcome, by the way. She's gonna post the Ayo gif, like the emote. Stop being ratchet. Stop, you're scaring me. I said no. I fucking worked up that cat is so funny. My phone tried to autocorrect to Rachel. Yeah, there's some word that I keep using on my phone that keeps autocorrecting to something else. And I don't know why. Because it's usually after like 1 or 2 times that I put in a word. And then it'll like autocorrect, but then I'll change it back. Then my phone is like, oh, he like actually wants to use this as a word. Okay, I'll stop autocorrecting it. But sometimes it's just like, it just doesn't want me to use that word. How for me? Like how tries to get changed to something else. He's trying to autocorrect to ho. That's funny. Pow, you mean ho? Yeah, my phone autocorrect is really funny because it'll like, it also has like, I use the Google keyboard on mine. So it will be like, it has the grammar correction as well. So if it's like, if you use an incorrect word or like an incorrect like tense of a word, it will like put an underline under it and be like, did you mean to use like a different version of this word? But it will like, I'll be like typing and I'll type something something it's like ITS, and then it'll autocorrect to it IT apostrophe S, even though I meant to use the one without apostrophe, and then I'll keep typing and then it'll underline the it's with the apostrophe. It's like, are you sure you want to use the one with the apostrophe? I'm like, no, but you changed it to that. I got sick of changing or like fixing it, so sometimes I'll just like leave the incorrect one because people usually don't care anyway. Like I'll type the correct one and then it'll autocorrect to the incorrect one, and then I'm like, I don't feel like fixing it, so then I don't. Oh, technology. Soon I won't have to reply to anybody. I'll just set up auto replies with ChatGPT, and they can just talk to a robot version of me. You know, sometimes I worry about that ChatGPT because I want to get into like information technology. Like I want to get into that field. Like if I can't make a living just off streaming, which is incredibly unlikely that I will ever be able to do that. I want to get into the information technology field, but with how that AI is progressing, like the entry-level jobs of like help desk and stuff like that will probably just be completely replaced by AI, because it's like, what better resource than a AI that has like a search function of a database of troubleshooting answers. Your Redu Combo brought to you by ChatGPT. I don't even know how to sound like an AI right now. It's like all those old, like AI, text adventures. I don't remember what they were called, but you remember what I was talking about, right? That one where it's like text adventure, like text RPG things, but it's like all
You know
AI
what?
generated.
I think we're gonna be friends.
It's Sparkle.
Sparkle. Thank you for 11 months, Brock. How are you? Welcome in. Yo, Brock. I was talking about that text adventure thing where it's like, once you get to a certain point, it just like the entire thing just breaks and falls apart. It just like constantly repeats itself over and over and over. Almost a year. And then you get the red panda with the shades. Brock, me boy. How's that Star Rail treating you? You have Sela Branya? I was talking about the Sela Branya combo like way earlier and how insane it is, like how funny it is. Where it's just like, oh yeah? It's your turn? I don't think so. It's my turn. Guess what? It's my turn. Guess what? It's still my turn. Look, I know Sela just went 6 times in a row, but it's still my turn. So Sela, go ahead and go again. I don't have Branya. Do you have any friends that have support? That have Branya up? Because I could put my Branya up. Oh, that they work well together? Yeah. I like that in lore, they became like good friends. And then they work well together, like they synergize well together. Unlike some people in like Genshin, for example, like Kale and Amber, who are like longtime friends and have absolutely no synergy whatsoever together in a team. Just using Tingyun, see that team? Oh yeah. I've been using your Tingyun. Chingyun? I don't know how to pronounce her name. I like her though. I like her because she works well with Sela, and also for other obvious reasons. I could put my Branya up though if you want to give her a try on the Sela team. Sela, Branya, and Tingyun is a really funny combo. It's just like constantly boosting Sela's damage, and then it's just always Sela's turn. Louder for the people in the back. I was so sad that Kale and Amber have absolutely no synergy whatsoever. Like, you can't even, like... It's like, you can't even, like, theory craft a Kale-Amber team. Because all you get is burning from them. What do you get when you put somebody who has really high pyro application and somebody who has not very good Dendro application together? Not a whole lot. is what you get. Burning awkward. They were doomed to fail at the creation of their reaction. Wow, you can set up burning so good. For melt. For like 2 seconds while Amber's burst is going off, I guess. Although if you're going to play a melt team, just use Nahida and Pyro, because Nahida's Dendro application just keeps putting Dendro back on them, which reignites the burning and just keeps doing it over and over, and the burning never ends. So you just have infinite melt. Tell you what though, that burning be whipping my ass in co-op. Yeah, I love that, it's like burning is like, it sucks against enemies, but against you, it just kills you instantly. I do like Air Fryer though. Air Fryer is a really funny team. Although I don't have Venti, so I can't do like full Air Fryer. It's like one ideal situation where you have the melt air fryer, which is like a bunch of enemies that can be picked up by Venti's burst. You just burn them all and then just shoot them with Ganyu while they're all stuck up there. I don't know, I thought you had Venti. I went for him 2 times now, and I didn't get him either time. I didn't like save up enough to like guarantee him either time. It was just like, oh, Venti's on this banner, I'll pull, maybe I'll get him, but then I didn't get him either time. Sad. Stuck. Big friendship characters for commissions, and me being the only one who failed 50-50 to a non-Dendro character and the character that needs to be up close to fight. And Matsutake meat rolls be looking more scrumdiddlyumptious than usual. Yeah, you're not even doing anything. All you're doing is eating sticky honey roast. You're just up there eating sweet madams. And that's it. You didn't get a single Kave? Frick. You're like my Kave luck. I got 1 Kave, and I can't even remember how many times I pulled on that banner. It was a lot, though. I'm still pulling, too, because I want more copies of Kave, but I'm just not getting him. The game just doesn't want me to have him. His cons are really good as well. Imagine going for a character multiple times and not getting them. Caresses picture of Ayaka. No. What's unfortunate is that, like, Ayaka is, like, really good in freeze teams. That's, like, her main team. And then Hoyo is like, oh shit, we made freeze teams too good. Just continuously release content that makes freeze teams not good. So it's like you just... Like, I barely ever use my Ayaka or Ganyu. Because I got them, and then they just started making freeze teams bad. So I just don't use them. I got C1. Yeah, I even went for Shinha, which makes mono cryo teams, like, valid. But I didn't get her, so... Rip. I also want to run Sila Tingyun, but I have no light cones for them. I don't have a Tingyun. I need her though. Thanks, Hoyo. Yeah, thanks, Hoyo. They're like, hey, you better get Shinha while you can, because we're about to make Cryo irrelevant. Yeah, I should really just do these like one panel at a time. Yeah, that Sila Brunya Tingyun team is so funny because it's like Sila's turn, Sila's turn, Sila's turn, Tingyun's turn, boost Sila, Brunya's turn, boost Sila, make it Sila's turn again, Sila's turn, Sila's turn, Sila's turn. I was doing those three, and then I would just put like I would just put like Pyro MC or something at the end. So it's like the last person on my team is just like taunts all the enemies so they don't attack anybody other than them. It's so chef's kiss, yeah. Wait for every Hydro enemy in Fontaine to have adapted against Cryo and can't be frozen. They just like continuously release enemies that can't be frozen anymore. It's like, okay. Okay, Hoyo, we get it. You made a mistake, you made a little oopsie, and now you're overcorrecting for it. Thank you for the lurk, Art. Autism? Yes, Art, it's like... resist the frozen. Still freezes. Yeah, I like that you can put, I guess they got the effect hit rate thing now. Which just raises the chances of, like, the things being applied. Or yeah, that's what I would do. I would do Sila, Brunya, Tingyun, and then put like March 7th at the end. So then it's like some Cryo character. So it's like my turn, 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 my turn. And then when it gets to the end, March 7th uses her ultimate and freezes all the enemies, and then they're frozen for a turn. It's like, guess what? My turn. Who needs defense when you can just make it so the enemy never has their turn? Real Sans Undertale strategy. Has anybody here even played Undertale? Because that was literally just his strategy. I've watched it, I've watched it, I've watched it. What the fuck? Am I talking to an AI? What the hell? Yeah, that's Sans Undertale. That's his whole strategy. Where he's like, Yeah, you're really, really strong, and you could probably kill me in one hit. So, it's just never going to be your turn. And then he does, like, the longest attack ever. Literally, yeah. And then gets so tired that he passes out for just long enough for you to get a hit in. But if you don't get that hit, I believe he just does his whole attack string again. I can't remember. Or he just kills you. I don't remember. It was a good game. Despite what all the people who don't like the community want you to think, it's a good game. Remember when Matt Pat of Game Theory sent the Pope a copy of Undertale? Hey, Squidward, you missed a spot. Don't worry, I got it. I went back for it. Yeah, Squidward. Yeah, Squidward. Yeah, Squidward. SpongeBob had its 24th anniversary recently, didn't it? May further ask, is this alleged facility in any way linked to Muckingham's alleged water shortage and the mayor's alleged mining rig? No. At this point, I'd probably ask you to wind your neck in and get on with finishing the job. I see. Powerwash lower. Got an adventure mission to do a simulated universe world 3. Got my ass handed to me. No, not your ass. 24th? God damn, yeah. I saw a clip of the one episode where they learn a swear word. And they're laughing about how there's an unedited version where the voice actors were swearing in it that will never be released. Ding, ding. Gonna be me when I get there. Yeah, I don't know if I've unlocked the third world yet, because I've just haven't had time to do the main story mission. Like, I can do some of the smaller missions that don't have like voice dialogue, because like I'll just like read them quickly and then like skip through them. I'll just speed read them. I've been doing everything but the main mission. I keep getting bombarded with quests. Yeah, they've really been throwing them on you. It's like when you, back in the good old days of when you first started Genshin and you had so much to do. Oh. There we go. Ah, yes, finally a red stream. Ah, yes, Prague. Yo, Prague. How's it going? Right, okay, I pull up. Don't I have an okay, I pull up? Yeah, I do. It's just, it's the other one. I have the original one that nobody ever used. Nobody would ever use it, but then you added that redeem and now everyone uses it. Okay, I pull up. I can't even remember when I added that one. I knew we would eventually use it, though. I have that foresight. The DBD Juice Legend. Juicy. Just started using Chatterino. Nice, nice. The only thing that kind of sucks about Chatterino is that it doesn't... I don't think it does still, but when I use it, it didn't natively support 7TV emotes. So I had to get the 7TV branch, like, specifically. It's still good. Chatterino's still a good program. I just haven't had to use it. Ever since I realized that I can go into my settings in my chat dock in OBS. I haven't had to use it. Got what I want for gore. I really like that redeem. Yeah, I pulled up. It does now? Oh, let's go. I seen Jing Young. Want him? Damn, boy. Alright. Keep it in your pants, Char. At least here. How was vacay, though, Red? It was really good. I had a lot of fun. It was a nice time away. I didn't like Chatterino. It's too different. It takes some setting up, for sure. Isn't he the that white-haired character that's coming out? Mr. Pretty Boy and his lion or tiger or whatever it is. I think it's like a white tiger or something. But Sela and Branya, they were very close in Honkai Impact. It was wholesome. Honestly, it hurt seeing Sela talk shit talk Branya a lot, but it's nice that they're besties again. Besties. Back to besties. It's kind of weird, I guess, going into Honkai this late. So everyone's just like, oh, these characters that we know and love. And it's like, yeah. Those characters we know and love. I don't even remember what that one is called. Oh, Mlem. That's right. 100% in an alt universe. Only character that might actually be the same person is Welt. Alternate timeline. There were games for Honkai Impact as well. Yeah, and then they just like straight up have Fischl from Honkai Impact and Genshin. And then she always talks about being from a different universe. I guess that's kind of like the in-joke of it. I'm really flabbergasted that you're not streaming the Honkai game. Flabbergasted. I could have. I could have been streaming it. I mean, nothing's really stopping me from streaming it. I just didn't know if people would want to watch it, so I didn't. That was a clone with a 10th of the power she has in Honkai Impact. Yeah, I also heard that Fischl in Honkai Impact is very, very strong. 100th. Which is funny considering that Fischl is like really strong in Genshin. Like in certain situations anyway. It was unsure if people wanted to see Honkai or Star Rail, so I just did something that I know people wanted to watch or like watching. If her or Kaching were anywhere near as broken as they are in Honkai, I think Ray was worried no would come because people don't want spoilers similar to Genshin. Yeah, it's like people don't want spoilers. And people who are further in want to see somebody who is also further in and also spent a bunch of money on the game. They'd be above Waterchun's. They had to tone them down a little bit. Just a little bit. Kaching straight up shooting on Itsuga Tenshos puts Ichigo to shame. You know, I'm down for the HSR content. But I get the spoilers thing. I'm not that far in. I only just completed Snow World. I don't remember the name of it. Bellabog. I just completed Bellabog. Finish out for some apparent reason. I'm gonna download it and spend money and then never play it again. Just like Genshin. I don't know, I just have so much shit to do outside the main story, but I get it. I have some, like, I have a bunch of stuff to do outside main story as well. I lurked Ass when he was streaming it. He was just a little bit ahead of me. I didn't know that he was only just a little bit ahead of me, so I could have like actively watched if I had just been a little bit further in to the main story, but whoops. Still learning Star Rail as well. I have like a bunch of stuff that it's like I invested in. Like I'm still like investing in a bunch of stuff. I know it's like a waste to do it, but I've just been investing in like a ton of different things just to see how they are. Instead of being like, okay, using my previous Genshin knowledge, I know it's more efficient to just wait and see what are the best things and then only level those. Okay, I pull up. Turn-based games never really catch my attention. It's okay, this game will play itself for you. Also, I've been playing on the double speed setting for so long that when I turn it off, it seems like it's going in slow motion. Like my freedom of speech? What? You don't get freedom of speech in turn-based games. Mess up. My body decided it wanted to shut down, dying the day before Pasu decided to stream. Frick. I'm convinced it was actually made 2 times speed and then just slow mode it. I'm convinced that they made it in like 1.5 times speed. And then let you choose 1 times or 2 times. So either one of them doesn't look too jank. But yeah, it definitely looks really weird in 1 time speed now. Like, it looks like it's in slow motion. Start dying. You better be okay, Pat. Vlad, pass. I was like rereading the Pasu thing. You better be okay, Vlad. Don't be upset. I wanted to shut down the butting the butt before butsu. Much better now? Yeah, okay, that's good. Speaking of official, will never cease to amaze me that Oz's burst is literally Genshin Kaching's burst, and Hoyo still has the audacity to call it Midnight Phantasmagoria. Is that what Kaching's is in Honkai? Midnight Phantasmagoria. I'm gonna play South Park, but I didn't play it for that reason. The South Park turn-based games are actually pretty good. They're what do they call them? Like active turn-based games, where it's like it's turn-based, but also you like have to like actively press buttons like to block and stuff. So it's a little bit more involved. Charo passing the cold off didn't kill me, you know? Charo, why'd you get everyone sick? Yeah, but is it still the same, but like 100 times cooler? Frick. Kale? Hello? Welcome in. You wanna fight? Wanna fight? Z. Welcome in, Kale. How are you? If I finish this power wash with some time left, would you want to watch Star Rail? I don't even remember where I left off in Star Rail. I didn't do nothing. Just instant yes from Lloyd. Stuck. Kale wants to fight. Only Kale and Art redeem that. So like every time I hear it, I think it's Art. Because Art always wants to fight. He's always looking for a fight. Ends in a rain of electricity for several seconds after it's done. That certainly sounds way cooler. At least it sounds a lot cooler than Genshin's Midnight Phantasmagoria, which is you turn into Oz for a few seconds. And then it ends. Or if you're playing optimally, you turn into Oz for as long as the character switch cooldown lasts. Can I, like, why is this not completing? Complete. I am complete. Oh, there. It's like one tiny little bit there. Now I remember. this. I did a few polls on the weapon banner, I guess, equivalent in Star Rail, just to see if I would get lucky, but I didn't. So I'm like, I think I'll just start saving for the next character. I was doing Kaching's Burst as his charge attack as a follow-up to official combo. What the fuck? That sounds crazy. Ah, yes, I would just casually do Kaching's Burst. You know, as a charge attack. Is it like Kaching's Burst, or is it more like Raiden Shogun's charge attack while she's in her burst? Versus electric version of Ayato's burst that covers the field. Oh, that sounds cool. Doesn't make as much sense as like the hydro version, like Ayato's, where it's like rain. But does sound cool. The Thing, if you know what I mean. She applied for The Thing. Straight up Kaching's Burst? Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty broken. I've never played those I've never played Honkai Impact. I've heard people say that they like the combat more in that, but the story more in Genshin. Comparison to Kaching and memes. Take a look in just a second. All right, let me see this. I look at memes, it's like the music jump scared me. Oh my god, the music is so loud. Here, you know what? We can watch it together because I have a screen that does that. Wow. It's just straight up Kaching. Basic and charge attack. What the fuck is... Get off my screen. Yeah, the music is really loud in it, so I'll just, you know. Elemental skill, I think? What do you mean, I think? What the fuck is that? Bro, what the fuck? She turns into a Magu Kenki. Literally. She's like Electro Magu Kenki. I see. Next will be Fischl. Hey, don't forget to subscribe. Okay. Damn, Kachin goes hard in Honkai, huh? Yeah, that's her fucking that ability where she's just like throwing out like lines of electricity. That's crazy. It looks a little strong. Hope we get the thing. You deserve it. You do deserve it. Genuinely that level of quality. So ridiculous. Just a little. I want it. Could you imagine if they put that shit in Genshin? They'd make it scale off like HP or something. It would have like split scaling of HP and attack. And then they put it on a character who's like level up bonus like stat is like defense. Though he ain't wrong. Did you notice she got their canonical sword in Honkai before she did in Genshin? I did not see that. But that's funny. Truly the favorite child. What am I missing on this one? Same with Fischl though. Fischl's eventually came to Genshin. Oh yeah, Fischl's signature weapon, but it's like not even like that good. It just looks cool in Genshin. Okay. Pressure control pipe. This pipe. Somehow did not finish it. There we go. It's a very pretty bow. It is. I wanted to get it in Genshin for Fischl just because it would look really good on her. But like it's not even like the best bow for her. Like it's good, it's just like not even like the best one. Okay, I pull up. Oh yeah, we're done by the way. We did it. Wow. Look at him go. Clean as fuck, boy. I must commend you on the quality of your work. Remarkably, the panels have increased in efficiency beyond the levels achieved directly after installation. Many thanks. We won't hesitate to contact you again should we be in the need. Although I would ask you that you dial down the questioning during any future opportunities. Anna. Okay. I will do that. Alright, we did it. Yay! Yippee! I think I'll never forget being told I look like Anna Kendrick. I don't agree, but in the Wish version, I'll never forget it. Who the fuck is Anna Kendrick? Ah, yes. From Trolls. People also ask, does Anna Kendrick have a baby? What's Anna Kendrick doing now? Pitch Perfect. Never seen any of those. Up in the Air. Never seen it. Into the Woods. Never seen it. What else? Never seen it. Never seen it. Dummy. Never seen it. Noelle. Never seen it. Simple Favor. Never seen it. 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 No. Nope. Nope. No. Haven't seen that. I haven't seen that either. No. Oh. She did a voice for a character in one episode of Family Guy. Noelle, I'll clean up. Twilight and Pitch Perfect. He was in Twilight? I've never seen Twilight either. The girl who did the Cup song. Well, she was in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I didn't see it, but, you know. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anything she's ever been in. She's pretty, though. I can sort of see it. Anyway. Red just like me, for real. Like, what the fuck are any of these movies? We're gonna move on. We're gonna play a little bit of Star Rail, I suppose, since we got a little bit of time left. Thank you, Powerwash VOD watchers, for watching me power wash on the VOD.